We need to find the remote starter for that. Because I was like, oh, all right. Hey there, it's Emily from the Get Offset podcast, and today I'm going to talk about my niece's Christmas gift. She's 3. Yes, my niece's Christmas gift is something that I think deserves to be talked about in this Gear channel. So, when I was 8, I got my first guitar, and it was a very life-changing gift for me. I know a lot of people get guitars. I know a lot of people aren't really that affected by it. But it has made me as an adult want to get people their first guitars. I've given friends their first electric guitars, and now I'm going to get my niece her first little sweet baby acoustic guitar from LOOG. I got a friend's kid one of these last year, and I don't know how well she's taken to it. I know she was interested in it because I sent that friend an electric guitar that I built. And my friend told me that her daughter was climbing up the wall trying to get it. So I thought, maybe just give the kid her own little guitar would prolong the life of the one on the wall. And I think it's worked out pretty well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this apart. I'm not going to take it apart. I'm going to unbox it. I'm going to leave that in. So let's take this out of the box and see what's included. Easy. Alright. I know you can't see this that well, but cool. It survived shipping from the looks of it. Little protective stuff. This is the guitar. It is teeny tiny, 3 strings. Tuned to the top 3 strings is my assumption. No, it did not come tuned. It's not too. That's not too off, but. Alright, so I'm going to tune this in a second, but I want to show you what else came in the box. I mentioned this on the podcast, actually, the episode No Music for Ice, and also the Christmas episode that we released on Christmas Eve. But I think there's an app for this. I could be mistaken. Yep, there's an app. So it says, play your favorite songs today with its slim 3-string neck. The LOOG Mini Guitar makes it super easy to form chords and play songs, especially for little kids. Learn on LOOG, play on any guitar. First 3 strings of a guitar, same string, same tuning, which would help you transition into a 6-string instrument. The LOOG app has everything you need to start playing songs. Video lessons, a tuner, and even a digital songbook, so you can learn by playing real songs by the Beatles. I hope there are some Bengals in there. The Rolling Stones, Taylor Swift, Bruno Mars, and more. Ages 3 and up. You also have this little bag that comes with a little card about downloading the LOOG app, as well as these really fun little flashcards that have fun little monsters on them. And what I like about these flashcards is that, I learned by flashcards really well, so I'm just drawn to them. It shows you which fingers you need to form the chords on the LOOG here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it shows the entire 6-string chord structure and highlights just the top 3 strings that you'd be using. So you have A minor, B. So this is just, looks like majors and minors and sharps and flats. Nothing too fancy, but first instrument, you don't need anything too fancy. It also comes with, I actually might take these out because I think these might be a choking hazard for a very young child. LOOG guitar picks, 2 of them. So I will give these to her later. She likes to put things in her mouth right now. She's a baby. She's a toddler, I should say. So that is the unboxing. I'm going to go ahead and very quickly download the LOOG app. I should have done that before. So let's see. If you just type in LOOG Guitar, it's the first result. 2 out of 5 stars. That doesn't seem great. So not really sure what to expect with it. Let's see if the tuner at least works once that downloads. That was the app. Add new player. You can't see any of this, so it's only name your new player. Emily. And then this little game, it looks like you can make your avatar. I'm just going to skip this. It's a game! Weird. Tuner. Hey. Interesting. That works. This is so silly. This is literally just a dumb game. But that's how I learned as a kid. I had Dad would always get me the next version of it. Was a computer game, I should say, and it would have challenges that were like math and reading and science and comprehension, all this stuff, and then you get points that you could put into a jukebox in the game. And I was very music motivated, so let's see, let's play. Oh, and it crashed. It crashed immediately. The app is probably bad, but hope it gets better. I'm not even going to bother putting any of that on a split screen. It was that bad. Cool. All right. Yep. Comically large tuner, comically small guitar. The nylon strings are going to be very, very comfortable for smaller fingers. GBE. I like to remember that because you get busted eventually if you do bad things. That's dumb. I get it. All right, so. Nice. It sounds like a cheap little plastic guitar, but I imagine it'll be good enough to make her happy. Even has little strap buttons. I think that LOOG sells their own straps that fit these pretty well. Otherwise, I would probably just do a mandolin strap, honestly. But yeah, this looks pretty cool. It looks like pretty solid construction for a child. I mean, if she steps on this, I don't think it'll break, which, you know, is sort of, I think, the biggest concern for a toddler with things. I don't think that any of these parts are going to come out too easily. That seems to be pretty tight in there. As far as choking hazards go, I'd worry the most about the pegs at the end there, but I think you probably would need to take the strings off and like pop them out. That was my little sound. Made in China, blah, 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 blah. It feels pretty good. Let's see, the fret edges aren't sharp, not going to poke her and bother her. Again, nylon strings, so of course the G is steel, nothing too pointy. I will probably have to be recruited to help them restring this if she pulls out the strings and breaks them, but they seem to have at least a little bit of give. It does not stay in tune, so they're going to need to rely on that app. My guess is like the first year or so of her having this, she might just bang away on it a little bit. She's 3. I don't know. I guess just a shadow on my face there. I don't know how much 3-year-olds are ones to sit down and practice, but no, I think she'll dig it. So that's the LOOG Mini acoustic for children 3 and up. I will keep you posted on the podcast about how much she likes it, whether or not she does. It'll probably be my last video with it, but it looks pretty cool. I dig it. Thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe. Leave a thumbs up kind of deal. That'd be nice. Check out the podcast at getoffsetpodcast.com. We have new episodes every week where we talk about everything from the gear that we have to social issues in the music business. So it's fun. Until next time, goodbye.